Hi guys, Sam here from Mind My Needle. I'm back for a update. I haven't recorded since middle of January, so I've been slack. But welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome to the new people that have found me. I am a New Zealand cross stitcher. I'm based in the lower North Island of New Zealand. As you may or may not be aware, we had a terrorist attack, the first of its kind, so to speak, in New Zealand on Friday. Unfortunately, a number of people were killed, including young children. The only thing I want to say on that, so if you have young kids watching, cover their ears because I am going to use not so nice language. But the only thing I want to say about that is fuck you, and that's all the comments I'm going to make to the person, and they don't deserve any more space in my brain. Behind me you will see some things pinned up. So over on Instagram I am auctioning off some bags that I have made myself. So we have these ones here and the one behind me. These four are zipper bags that I've made, and this one here is a envelope bag. So these are just some of the bags I'm actually auctioning off on Instagram. All the proceeds are going to the Give a Little page, which goes direct to the victims and their families from the Christchurch attacks. So if you're interested, these bags will be up until 7 PM Wednesday the 20th, because I don't know the day. So 7 PM New Zealand time, Wednesday the 20th, that's when the auction ends. You can do your bidding on there, and yeah, all the proceeds will go to the Give a Little page. I will have a link in the description box below to that page, should anyone wish to make a donation. But let's move on to some happier stuff and the reason why you're here, which is cross stitch. So as I said, it's been a while, so over 2 months, just over 2 months, so there is a fair bit of stuff to get through. I've collated as much of it as possible. My stitching has kind of been all over the place. Month of February we were fairly busy with family stuff. Beginning of March I've had, excuse the language, a shit fight basically on my hands in regards to my girls' netball season. So that's still ongoing, so there's been late night meetings with that, so that's affected some of the stitching time I've had available. And yeah, just been busy in general. So I have only pulled together a small haul. Sorry, that's my cats fighting. They tend to do that because the little one's a poo bag. So the small haul I have is I have some charts here from Lizzie that I purchased from 123 Stitch. So we've got home is the nicest word. Then we have the Flip It, the one with the cat. The other one I have is a Quicker, it's a strawberry sampler. I saw someone do this, so I bought it. And the other one I got is Busy Bee. So it's got the 3 charts in there and the chart. I'm sure there's some other haul, I just can't remember. So we'll call that's the end of haul. So I've only had 2 finishes since I last saw you, because as I said, my stitching's been a bit all over the place. So I finished the needle workshop by Country Cottage Needleworks. Excuse the lighting. It is dark here at the moment. It's overcast, so I've got overhead lights on. That's it there. So I've done this in the called for threads on the DMC. That's it there. So this is done on 32 count vintage country mocha, I believe. And that's it there. So I'm happy with that finish. It took a while. I actually was messing around and dragging my feet with this because of all the white. And then I ran out of certain colours, so I was just sitting on getting those. The other finish I have is Hands-On Design. I say, can you see? I haven't FFO'd this, but this is my one. This is done on 22 count Ada in a mix of the called for and what I had threads. So there's some Victoria mottos, some wheat, some gas, and some DMC. And that's the end of finishes. I have some other finishes, but it's not cross stitch. I made a sewing roll, so to speak, or a mat. So this is just some fabric I had and some backing, and this is the mat that goes on my table when I get out my sewing machine. So I made that. I made the bags, and I also made, let's tie this back up. I also made a new cover for my scroll frame. I just need to get some Velcro to finish it off. But let's move that. So this is the fabric I chose. Ignore the black ties, they're just holding it up at the moment. So this is just some fabric I had laying around. So it's totally reversible. So really nice pretty fabric I have on one side and some bright pink flowers on the other. So I finished that. So with that said, might as well go on to whips. So on my scroll frame, I am still working on my peacock. Just get the cover. This is a kit by Dimensions. It's done on 14 count. Yeah, 14 count Ada. Comes with all the threads. So I'm working down the bottom here. So down here. Make some room because it's scroll frame. So here where I am now. So that's the whole bottom row done, and that goes to halfway. That's halfway. So I've done all that. So all this in here is half stitches, and this is all full crosses. So that's where I'm at. I really love that. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Thought I lost the chart then. That's definitely one of my favourite pieces. The needle minders on it I made myself. I have started. You can find the cover. I've come straight in from work, so I'm not that organised, so sorry. Not sorry. I got the Barbara Anna I Give You My Heart. Yes, it is in black and white. Stitching this on a 32 count. It's not an even weave. 32 count something or other. And I'm using a Victorian motto for the pink, and all the rest are DMC, which are the called for. So there it is there at the moment. But I'll show you the full thing. Really nice mottled fabric. But I'm a twat because I started it on the wrong way. But that's okay. I will have about 1/2 inch at the bottom, which is fine. I was supposed to start this way. Oh well. So that's it there. So the pink I'm using is sapphire pink. It's not variegated, it's just a straight, really bright pink. I chose that colour so it stood out on the fabric a bit more, and plus I didn't have a call for. I thought, close enough. Right, I've also been working on my Bothy thread kit, which is Found My Family in a Book. So last time I had her face done and some of her hair and some of the blue, and now I will show you. Let's turn it over. There we go. So I have done the top half of the chart. This is stitched on 14 count Aida, which is in the kit. So I have also backstitched her face, her hair, her eyes in, so all that's done. The little heart here, which is in the wrong colour, but it can stay. What else have I been working on? Another Barbara Anna I have been working on. This one, which is Let It Snow. See if you can, there you go. Sorry I haven't got a bigger picture, I don't know where the cover picture is. This is all done in DMC. I have swapped one colour out for a Victoria motto, which is Country Linens. Equivalent is 677. It's that cream colour. I'm stitching this on a 32 count even wave. I think it's not water lily. It's a fabric that's called for in the Country Cottage Needleworks Santa's Village. So whatever that is, I started Santa's Village, but I decided I wanted it all on one piece, hence why this is now on it instead. There it is there. So that's mine. Really pretty. Somewhere up here I'm off account, so my house is a little wider, but that's okay. I have gaps because I don't have all the colours, so I need to buy some colours, and then I ran out of the dark colour and I ran out of white. But otherwise, apart from the missing colours, it's almost done. You just need to get those colours and it will be finished. It's been a really fun stitch. So I'm pleased with that progress. I have Neustadt. I started, oh yeah, so this was also Hull, but Neustadt. Wild Soul Air by Hands On Design. I've started the bigger chart. So I was originally in the School of Magical Stitches page, but I was finding it too stressful for myself, trying to work on projects that match the homework and counting stitches and all that jazz, so I've pulled out. But I started this as one of the projects or the homework assignments. So I've done mine on a 16 count tea coffee dyed Aida. So this is the fabric there. no, the piece isn't going to be that big. I just haven't cut it down. So that is my start. So all those there are Smyrna stitches, and then I've been going in and filling it in. That's all done in DMC as well. Another bag I have made myself. Kitties. And then the inside is the paws, which is the same as that bag. That's a kitty bag. This was another new purchase. I was enabled by Jen Stitching It. I'd seen her do the Breakout Sampler. When I got this, I didn't realise it was 1/1 on 28 count. But I'm still doing it. I have not thrown in the towel. I will do it. I tea coffee dyed the fabric as per the instructions. Then I have miscounted, and my door is 1 row too high, but that's okay. I'm not ripping it out. And there's my teeny weeny start. Teeny weeny start. So that's it there. So that's the Breakout Sampler. That's getting done on the called for fabric, which is 28 count mushroom Lagana. 28 count, sorry. Another piece I have been working on, I'll actually take it out the key snap for you, is Lizzie K cat lessons. I'm doing this on it calls for a 28 count, I'm doing it, no sorry, it calls for a 32 count, I'm doing it on 28. I am using the called for threads, which are Weeks, Crescent Colourworks and 1 DMC. So, and I swapped whitewash, which is the white, for 712, because I wasn't going to buy whitewash. Let me just pop these off, pop the sides off. It's in my Q snap because I picked it up last night, and that's the piece I want to work on at the moment. So here it is here. So here it is. So I tea coffee dyed the fabric. I use the, put that over there. Oh, the needle minder on that is from Heather, the Perfect Stitcher, I think. I got it in a ATC swap. But the tea coffee dye fabric, I use the Priscilla Chelsea method. So that's how I'm getting mine done. Part 1, part 2. I was taking a travel project to work, and then I stopped doing that because it was too much for my bag. Where is it? So, here. So I've been doing the Little House Needlework monthly series. So in the month it called for, like March, I was trying to do March, February, trying to do February, blah, 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 blah. So far I've done November, December. I've started January, started February, started March. These are all getting done on 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco. And I'm using the threads that are in the pack. These are getting done on 1/1. So that's January. And my tree's funky because it is a stitch too wide down the bottom, but I'm not unpicking that. This is February, and I used the wrong colour down here. See, there's a theme here. I can't count, or I use the wrong colour. So that's February. And March's one is in my bag. Oh, this is a Little Red Riding Hood tail. And that's the inside I made, just an envelope bag. One of those is actually up on the auction page. And they do fit the chart, you just have to fold the top bit over. Sorry, don't mean to show the actual chart. That's March there, and this is my start. Not much. But yeah, I think I burnt myself out trying to count stitches on everything. So, I hate counting stitches. Only a couple more things to show you. This is an enablement by someone on Instagram I follow, which is Dye Pot Queen. She is the model stitcher for Plum Street. So she has done the whole Noah Ark series as one piece, and I'm a copycat. So that's what I've done. I've got the whole series. I have got a mix of DMC, Weeks, and, excuse me, Itchy Nose, and what's the other one? Classic Colourworks. I'm doing this on a piece of 35 count. I have outlined the bottom boxes, almost, the two ends. The way I'm doing this is, show you up close. So the boxes, the outside I am doing in DMC instead of the fancy flosses, and then the pieces on the inside I'm doing with fancy floss. So this one's half done because that's all the floss I have in my stock, or my stash, and I'll just be ordering bits and pieces. So at the moment the goal is to do all the boxes and then go back in and fill them. So slowly. No fancy bag for this one, just a mesh one. The last thing I have to show you is I started my Haid. So I'm doing the mini version of the Animal Kingdom by Amy Stewart. And where did I start? I started down here in this corner. I always start at bottom left and work up. Well, don't always, that's how I like to start. My chart is kept in my project bag. This is my one. That's the one for sale or for auction. This is the one with the great bright green fabric with stripes and polka dots in it, and mine's just plain black. And mine will fits A4 paper, and that one won't. That's slightly shorter, but that will fit your smaller charts in it. So I'm doing mine on 25 count, 1/1 easy grid. I have finished a partial page, and then I'm halfway through my first full page. So I'm not organised. Yeah, you go. That's it so far. Yes, it's bowed out because I'm pushing on it for you. So that's it there. I really like it so far. So that's more of a weekend project where I can sit for hours, because the way I'm doing it is, yes, I am parking, but I am trying the stepping 10 square at a time method. So 10, 10, 10, 10, and I've gone in, I tried, what's it called, cross country, extreme by page, didn't like it, so I've gone in and started doing 10, 10, 10, and if the thread, if this colour's in this 10 block, I park it in the next 10, and then if it happens to be in this block down here, I'll get a new piece and just carry on it, so I'm not dragging all the threads all the way down. So I don't know if that's a good way of doing it or not. If someone's got another suggestion, I'm all ears. Thought this video would be longer. must talk too fast. Plans. Just to work on my Lizzie cat lessons until I get sick of it, and then I'll go to something else. I am still writing everything down in my diary here. There have been a few days where I haven't been stitching because I've been busy. We have had track days, we have had families, we have wedding planning underway because my partner and I are getting married next April. So where we're getting married is 10 hours away from us north. So it's remote planning, so a lot of time is spent on emails. I am still importing and selling charts in New Zealand. We still have the thread club up and going if you're interested in that. If you're in New Zealand or Australia and want to join our monthly thread club for weeks or gentle art threads, there will be a link in the description box that you can go to and check that out. I have it for shop-wise, so to speak. I have pre-ordered some charts from Plum Street that are on their way. I have the Glitter House on the way for number 5 for that. I've got some of the Jack Frost Tree Farm Part 1. I have a whole heap of Plum Street. I have with the needle and thread. I have Heart and Hand, Hands on Design, all that. So my shops are, I have 2, both called My Needle. I have one on Trade Me, which is New Zealand's version of eBay. They don't ship to overseas though. So if you're overseas, outside of New Zealand, I have an Etsy shop, so you can purchase from me. On there, I do flat rate shipping, and yeah, you can just purchase from there. Basically, it's almost full of bag. So shipping within New Zealand is $6, to Australia is $8, and elsewhere is $15. And shipping costs actually cost me more than that, so I've kept it at that amount and I pay the difference. So that's how that's done. I've done plans. I don't think I have any haul other than my threads coming in, because I do thread club as well. But don't worry, you guys don't pay for that, I pay my own way. Yeah, nothing else really to report. Once again, those auctions for the bags are going till 7 PM Wednesday the 20th of March, 7 PM New Zealand time. They are up on Etsy, so you can go to Etsy and place your bids. I do vet the bids and check that they are going correctly, because I only take bids in $1 increments. If you've got no content on your Instagram, or I can't see that you have followers or anything like that, or you don't follow, we don't have people in common basically, I will be removing your bid. I'm sorry, because I can't verify that you're genuine and not a scammer, so to speak. So yeah, so go check them out. They are shipping worldwide, the bags. Just on that, you pay for the bag, or the cost of the bag is your donation to the charity, which you pay direct. The reason why you pay direct on Give a Little, because then you overseas people can use their credit cards. And I just ask for a confirmation of payment of the amount for the bag being made. I understand exchange rates, so that's fine. You just pay the New Zealand equivalent, and I pay shipping. That's how it's done. We've already donated personally to a Give a Little for a family. Unfortunately, they can't send the father's body home, so they're having to bring the family here for the funeral. So they're coming from Afghanistan, so they're trying to sort that out. So we've helped with that because that's not going to be cheap. So once this auction ends, I'm going to re-evaluate, and I may be making some more bags for auction. So I'll give you an update on Instagram about that. That's the idea at the moment. But I am waffling here, so I will be going. Thank you everyone for coming and checking out my video. Thank you for all the comments, thank you for all the people participating in the auctions, and thank you everyone for their thoughts and the kind words regarding the crap that happened here. I'm not a Muslim, I'm not religious in any way, but attack on New Zealand in a place of worship, regardless of race or religion, is not just attack on those people, it's attack on everyone, because we as New Zealanders stand together and we will support each other. And yeah, so I thank everyone for watching, and I will hopefully be back sooner rather than later this time. Thanks guys, bye.